Women and men have various ways of communicating. Since you're a man reading this, I know I'm going to confuse you with this next part. There are women who would rather stay during a toxic relationship to feel better. What happens once you complain to the proper people, you gain sympathy. She would rather hear her friends, family, and beta male orbiters tell her how great she is than self-improve. On the other hand, men want to get to the bottom of things and improve themselves so that we have more agency in our lives. This is why men often seek advice on how to improve their chances with women. Women, meanwhile, seek solace in the company of others and seek distraction from their own problems. To connect with a woman, you need to appeal to her emotions, not intellect. For women to learn the lesson, they needed to experience it themselves. Because you're communicating with women from their world, it'll want to jump into the water trying to fight a shark. The shark is in its element and can entertain you before devouring you. Men attempt to use emotions to attach to women's role in the hay from a female perspective, and in most cases, these men get dominated by their women as a matriarchy. You want to learn how to communicate emotionally with women. But from a masculine perspective, you also want to learn how to be more grounded when doing so. If a woman can tell that you aren't fazed by her emotional outbursts and that you have a firm grasp on why she reacts to you the way she does, you'll have a distinct advantage. Let's imagine you and the girl you like to get into an argument, and despite the fact that you both have valid points, she becomes increasingly irrational and passionate. It looks like she's losing the debate, so she'll probably start insulting you. As women are emotionally driven, they have the ability to do you emotional hurt by starting an argument about how you'd rather she be more subservient and pleasant to you. They act as though they have the upper hand and will randomly hurl insults at you, such as, well, if you had a much bigger dick maybe I'd be happier with you, or you think if you were a touch more submissive and stopped giving me such an attitude about every little thing we may be happier. Women know how insecure men are about their dicks, and they use that to their advantage, much like how Marissa de Los Santos shifted the focus of an argument from her loss to you being in your feelings about your sex game. This causes you to shift from a logical problem-solving mindset to an emotional, I just want to feel better mindset. You may learn more about the 3 major functions of grounding wires and the way it manages electricity by doing some research online. If your girlfriend makes a sexist remark about your significant other, for example, you will feel a jolt that hits you in the chest. If the energy in your chest travels to your head, you'll become emotional and insecure, giving her the upper hand in the argument because you won't be able to focus on finding a solution because you'll be too preoccupied with how you feel. On the other hand, sending that energy down to your legs has a different effect, and you'll soon forget about the pain in your chest. When you're grounded, you'll be more vulnerable. And by that, I don't mean weak, but rather real and honest with people and yourself, which is why pickup artists often prey on men who aren't consciously aware of their own vulnerability when pursuing women. It is preferable to actually feel something or learn how to raise and regulate powerful sentiments than to pretend they do not exist, as is the case with some men who seem like they are not interested but who, once they obtain the lady, exhibit desire and even thirst, which puts her off. If she isn't thirsty, don't tell her she's hot, but if the topic comes up, be honest with her and say something as simple as, you have some sexy eyes. Make like you just told her she has lint on her shirt and roll around in the hay while you look up ground exercises on YouTube. Feminist 10 Minutes is a great tool to incorporate into your repertoire because it focuses on how you feel rather than what you think. Your partner could show you a video of herself being gang-banged by 5 donkey dick, and you would be able to take that painful energy and release it from your body so that you could deal with the situation more effectively.